Hello, and welcome to the Biomass Magazine podcast. I'm your host, Anna Simet. We are here live at the International Biomass Conference and Expo in Atlanta. My guest on this episode is Rafael Escamilla, Project Development Engineer at BRUKS SIWERTELL. Rafael, welcome to the podcast. Thanks for coming on.
Hello. Thank you for having me. It's very nice to be here.
It is our pleasure. Why don't we begin with having you tell us about your journey at BRUKS SIWERTELL and then what brought you into biomass handling?
Alrighty, sure thing. So, started back in 2018 as an intern for about 2 years there. I was studying mechanical engineering and came on full time in 2020 and really just picked up everything under the sun from helping marketing to helping the engineering department and really have grown in sales. So my role as a product development engineer is everything from looking at what the customer needs in terms of material handling, right, or wood processing solutions, from chippers to screeners to shaker screeners, I guess, as well, to conveyor belts, stacker reclaimers, and tying everything in, as well as with truck dumpers. So it's a lot. So we do a lot. I do a lot. I like to travel and have a really good time doing it.
Awesome. Okay, so how has blending engineering experience with sales shaped your solutions?
Sure thing. Blending engineering and sales. So everything is completely different in every single application. So from it's really material handling in general, right? So let's say a wood yard, for example, needs to have a wood chipper, and they have completely different specifications for what they need from each project. So, for example, South American projects over in Chile, Argentina, Colombia, they have different trees that they're processing. They have different throughput requirements, and really it's blending our experience as a company to what works, customized solutions for them. Yeah.
Interesting answer. I love it. Okay, so what are some key trends shaping biomass and bulk handling today?
Yeah, definitely. There's a global shift to renewable energy, especially for the rising pellet demand. So that's 46 million tons in 2023 and projected to be 14.5 billion by 2032. And as well as that, there's high trends in automation and digitalization. Goodness. So for predictive maintenance, IoT sensors, etc. But there's also various safety and environmental controls. So, for example, dust containment, enclosed handling solutions. So, our answer to that is tubulators, so our air-supported belt conveyors that are fully enclosed, as well as our TBC, which is the closed belt conveyor as well, a different version of an enclosed belt conveyor. Yep.
Okay. So biomass has unique challenges. How is BRUKS SIWERTELL addressing these?
Sure thing. So we have fully enclosed, as I said before, fully enclosed belt conveyors, ship loaders that are very, very low on dust emissions. We have a very high capacity system, so anything that ranges from 100 tons per hour all the way up to 1,000 tons per hour, we're very efficient in controlling. We have versatile equipment, as I said, so we have truck dumper lines, stack reclaimers, conveyor belts to tie everything together, and we have dust-free, not 100% dust-free, it can't really do that, but dust containment on especially our truck dumper line. So the platform tilts, having the truck empty its contents into our truck dumper hopper, and we actually have an enclosed system, air circulating system for the truck dump hopper. So very, very good. Mm-hmm.
So, Rafael, what would you say sets BRUKS SIWERTELL apart from competitors?
Sure thing. So BRUKS SIWERTELL as a whole has different offices. So we have our West Salem Machinery sister office in Oregon that specializes in wood processing as well as some material handling. We have our Alpharetta office here in Georgia. We also have two offices in Sweden that specialize. One specializes in ship loaders as well as ship unloaders. The other office specializes in mobile chipping. And our Klockner office in Germany that has existed for more than 125 years now, that specializes as well as in wood processing. So what sets us apart is that we can take fully, basically, everything that goes into the wood yard, right? So from entire trees, processing them down from our Klockner Germany office, screening the wood chips from using technology from our Oregon office, and our Atlanta office ties everything in together. So what makes us apart is that all of our offices basically coordinate to have each specialty come together in a beautiful symphony. Yep.
Okay, so we can't talk biomass without mentioning sustainability.
Definitely.
How are you integrating sustainability into your solutions and your company culture?
Definitely. So I believe we hear sustainability in our office about every day.
Yeah.
And so we focused on reducing the CO2 by half in our facilities, right? So our offices. We set industry standard for sustainability in 2030. So our offices definitely, each one focuses on different adventures in that. But yeah, definitely looking forward to other focuses in product lines, for example, enclosed systems to reduce emissions, energy efficient electrical drives, and as well as minimal friction handling for our tubulators.
Okay, so how are digital innovations and automation influencing your industry?
Sure thing. So we're exploring AR and VR for training, for example, for startups, for startups on drum chippers, for example. There's training videos, AR for VR, right, and as well as maintenance and remote assistance. What's really cool is our Siwertell office actually taps in from their home office in Sweden to different installations all over the world for ports. And they look into what is wrong with the machine for a whole ship loader or ship unloader. They see exactly what's going on, what's wrong, if any maintenance items need to be addressed. We're heavily focused in that area. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, any personal insights or advice for professionals or newcomers in the industry? I gotta say, like, when I started in this industry, I was hired a week out of college, and I'm still here 18 years later, and you're a young person in the industry, but now you have some years under your belts. Any advice?
Yeah, so any advice? I would say stay hungry. I've always, my poor boss, I've always asked so many questions to him. Ken, if you're listening, thank you. Sorry again. But no, I ask too many questions, I guess, at one time. But always stay hungry. Always learn. The reason why I love coming out to different trade shows is learning what else is out there in the industry, from bagasse to processing sugar canes to there's so much to learn, so many new companies, so many different ideas. So I would say just stay hungry and stay motivated to be impressed by others.
Great answer. Rafael, before we wrap up, is there anything else that you want to add?
No, that's about it. No,
Okay.
That's good.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and telling us more about yourself and BRUKS.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, and to our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next time.